Hey everyone, here's another Pokemon video. Uh, very simply, we're gonna play TCG Pocket and then TCG Live. I did turn off, or managed to figure out, I finally realized what I was doing wrong, is the macOS screen capture automatically captures the audio, so this was the one I had to switch off. Now that this is done, I can, um, I can do this like without the audio being super weird or difficult to deal with. Um, but yeah, it also means you guys don't get to hear all the fun music. Specifically with TCG Pocket, I feel like with TCG Live things are okay. It's like not a huge deal, but with Pocket, it's like it's a pleasure to play the game. Like even right now, that startup music is like, it's getting me going. Versus ranked, I'm gonna play Save Me Nurse Joy, my regular deck here in Pocket. Not even close to meta relevant, unlike TCG Live, which is I like the game a lot more. I mean, I like the game in general. With TCG, like the regular Pokemon TCG, is super nice actually, right? Pichu for sure. Let's hope that Pokeball gets me something good. Am I going first or second? I am going first. Okay, I've got a Sabrina here. Definitely got a Pokeball. Son of a bitch, that's probably the worst. The absolute worst. I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have Cyrus or something. This is gonna suck because he's just gonna drop an energy and kill my Pichu right away. Such a bummer. Not like I have much of an option. Oh man. I just concede, I guess. And that's a super shitty brick. I'll give him the joy of actually beating me. And I'm lost. Go ahead, kill me. There you go. I actually don't like conceding in this game. I'm gonna try another game. If it's another merciless defeat like that, I'm out. I'm pause the recording for a split second. Alright, we're back. Man, I got into Great Ball rank 4 once. And then I dropped back down. I'm like so close to UB1. But because I kind of just did some bullshit games just to get the dailies done yesterday. I don't want to do that today. I have one daily remaining. To fight a match without conceding, I want to do like a proper ranked match. So that's probably going to be up next. And then after that, it'll be the end of the video. Okay, Chinchou better start. But I would prefer to get a... I wonder what you could do about the aliasing here. I'll try and play around with some of the settings. If I could get a Pichu and an X speed, that'd be great. And no, obviously. Okay, nothing I can do here. Darkrai, Giratina. Okay, that's not fun. Man, I gotta see if there's any EXs I could trade for. Because I think Giratina EX is basically the missing piece of my Suicune deck at this point. Well, other than a... Oh, man. Potion... Without an X speed. Okay, so let me think about this. Because Giratina's not going to do shit. It's going to take 20 damage on the Pichu, which means Pichu can ramp effectively. But is that ramp worth it? I pull him out. going to add a second energy here again. Yeah, that doesn't make too much sense to me. I'm just going to stick with PICHU here. This might not be the best idea. But I have two elemental switches, so what I'll do is I'll actually start ramping my second Chinchou instead. Unless I pull a potion right now. Great, he sees my hand. That's fun. Which is not good. Okay. Pokeball into a second Pichu, that's annoying. So, what is Giratina's retreat? 2 energy, so he's got enough energy to retreat. Probably has something like a Dawn or a couple of X speeds to help him pull out. I think it's time to sacrifice this guy. So he takes 30, then he takes 20. So Darkrai's gonna have to flip in regardless to get this done. Okay, this only goes from bench to active, so I can't do an elemental switch to pull it out. I could Pichu for ramp next turn once this guy pops off. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sacrifice a Chinchou and a Pichu and hope that I'll have enough luck with Lantern EX to win. I'm thinking not likely, but we shall see. This is not a very strong deck. Unfortunately, I need another like heavy hitter or waller. Yeah, here he goes. He's gonna put in energy, and then he's gonna attack me and get rid of that 10. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Pichu, unfortunately, as well. Goodbye, baby Pokemon. Goodbye. Ooh, I could survive with Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina is the game. I'm gonna Sabrina. I'm gonna evolve into Lantern, because that retreat is costly for him. And then I'm going to Crackly Toss over here. Oh shit, it's not a basic Pichu can only do basic Pokemon. I forgot about that. That's so lame. That is so lame. I forgot. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. What are we doing here? Well, we're doing this for sure. We don't need X speed or elemental switch. I'm gonna retreat here into this. Okay, I don't have a second Sabrina, so there's no point in even thinking that way. Let's hope for Paralyze. Nope, it's a Confuse. That's a bummer. Let's hope he... If he whiffs, I could take this. But it really depends on the Confused coin flip. Come on, Confused coin flip. Ooh, he failed it! Swag! Alright, I get rid of his Giratina, thankfully. And I can Pokemon Center Lady, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because this deck doesn't have status effects per se. Wait a second. Let me think about this. So, I take 20 damage down to 120. He does 100 damage with the energy add. Um, okay, and then I have to like basically survive that. Maybe pull out a Pichu if he drops something low power. I don't know what's low power in a Darkrai deck, to be honest. Fuck it, we bowl. Well, they definitely get the Giratina at least. So, that's annoying. So makes the next coin flip less likely, which is irritating. Makes sense because I did have two tails. So you can't predict actually coin flips, but if you keep track of it, you can kind of have like a percentage idea of what's gonna happen next. Because like, if you just do the matrix of like three-way flips and do the stats on that. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's gonna hit me for like 100 damage right now. Oh, 80, I mean. Oh. Ooh, Raikou EX. I could Raikou. Actually, Raikou is my greatest chance of survival, actually. Because this could win if I paralyze. If I don't paralyze, I'm fucked. Right? But if I retreat, at least if he doesn't have Cyrus, he can't do jack shit about it. So I'm going to X-speed right now. Retreat into my Raikou. We'll do an elemental switch. Bum 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 bum. All right, got Raikou and draw two. So, oh, there he is. He won. He had a Cyrus. If I had a red or something, I could have disrupted that potentially. There you go. He won. Bum bum. Ah, oh, man. I'm losing faith with this deck. Next time I'll try and create a Suicune deck. I think for now, that's enough of that. And do some TCG Live. This time I am actually going to showcase the deck itself. Because I had a vague idea of what I had. Also, I learned of a new concept recently called price checking. So basically, when you do cards that search your deck, right, you have an idea of what's been prized, right? You can like do a Pokemon search like with an Ultra Ball or with a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Though Buddy Buddy Poffin's only for basic Pokemon. You're like, oh, I'm missing that card, therefore that card is prized, right? You know, so that's actually a important tool. I should be better about using. Let's hope it doesn't take as long as the last match that I did on screen, because I do want to get back to work right after this. Let's see how this goes. Let me check the battle pass, make sure. Yeah, it's complete one match without conceding. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in ranked. I'm definitely not going to do it with this deck, because this deck is essentially a really simple... I forget what to call it. It's like a really... This deck was basically a deck for... I'm just going to set that active right now so I don't forget later. It's just something I put together because there was a daily where I had to do a stadium and I didn't have a stadium in this deck. So I'm like, I'm just going to run this bullshit thing. Though I think whenever possible, I'm going to try and like actually find decks. I'm going to probably steer this more towards TCG Live, because other than getting to UB1, I don't care about battling in Pocket because I know my deck's not that great and it could be a lot better, and I don't have all the cards necessary to get that deck. I could do some trades potentially right now. It's like next season I'll be able to, because I've been going ham on collecting as many duplicates of the newest one so that hopefully they'll be in high demand the moment next expansion releases. So I'll be able to trade them for other EXs that I care about, like Giratina EX, for example, right? Though potentially the meta will shift by then, and I'm hoping to do the same game I did with this one, where I at least get enough cards to be able to do a meta-ish deck. Let's see. And that's the part I don't like about Pocket, right? Here I can solely focus on, like, okay, I can just get the deck list, right? And I'll be able to focus on like piloting really well, and also like get the trade credits in that time frame to just like get a bunch of like enough trade credits that when I feel like exploring, I can just craft whatever card and put together whatever deck I want, and then I have like everything available, right? By the time I get good enough at piloting it properly. So this deck is um that's the word I'm looking for. Someone won a tournament with it recently, or maybe it was regionals. Actually, I'm not sure. Could have been regionals. And it starts with two Badu. I'm just gonna, yeah, I think we'll just have the blown up version of this deck. Why not? So we'll start up with two Badu. It's kind of like another baby Pokemon. Super helpful though. It does 10 damage for free, which is like a nice chip. But most importantly, it like stops them from playing any item cards. So item cards. Let's see if I can edit deck. Trainer, right? And then filter for item, right? So like all of these get like really knocked out. Earthen Vessel, so Golden Gull gets screwed. Um, so uh, what do you call it? Golden Gull gets screwed. Electrical Generator. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards you find there to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Let's for Golden Gull Energy Coin. Flip 2 coins if both of them are heads. Search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle it. Oh my god, this is so much RNG here. Why would someone do this? Energy Retrieval. Yeah, that's another item card that gets blocked. Energy Search Pro. Search your deck for any number of basic energy cards of different types. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Glass Trumpet, you can use this card only if you have any Terra Pokemon in play. Choose up to 2 of your bench colorless Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them. So basically all of these super powerful cards get like straight up negated, right? So I'm gonna cancel that, go back here. So Badu is super powerful, right? And now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta be really careful with Golden Gulls and using my Badus, because I just kind of like toss them out there sometimes. Or at least that's what I did in the last one. I still somehow got lucky. Duskull, come and get you. Okay, so I never used this one. Put up to 3 Duskull from your discard pile onto your bench. I see that it can be useful at times, like if you have a Duskull in play, right? And so we have 2 Duskull, right? 1 Dusclops and 1 Dusknoir, right? So if you had a Dusclops that went all the way to Dusknoir, or even if it just went to Dusclops from Duskull, you could pull back an extra 1 and you could get another one off or something like that. But actually, now that I'm looking at this 2-2-1, I don't see there's another way, because you have to have at least 1 Duskull in the Duskull pile, right? And I mean, that'd be nice if the Duskull like perished as a victim and you're trying to pull it back for the Dusclops and the Dusknoir play. I only have 1 Dusknoir, so I can only do 1 of those plays. Hawlucha is basically just being used for his ability. There's no room for this card to get any energy attached on. Maybe a wall. If you just need something to take the damage and like maybe sacrifice a price card for you without giving up 2 on an EX or something like that. But basically you get to put 2 damage counters on different benched Pokemon. So 1 damage counter per Pokemon. You can't put 2 on 1 Pokemon the way you can with Dusclops. So that's the thing with Dusclops and Dusknoir. I should have showcased the ability. It's Cursed Blast, where basically you can put as many damage counters on any one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's 5 for Dusclops and 13 for Dusknoir. Yeah. Pheasantipity, that's another utility card in a sense. Like basically, if you have it out there, and if one of your Pokemon got knocked out, you can use this to basically draw a bunch of cards, and you can't use more than one each turn. Four Dreepies, four Dracolax, and I believe three Dracopult EXs. Yeah, three Dracopult EXs. So this is neat. Once during your turn, you may look at the top two cards of your deck. So this Dracolac ends up being a great draw engine, so you don't want to just skip them into rare candy. And then I believe Blood Moon Ursaluna is just there to help like finish off in those tight spots, right? Because then you can just attach any energy to it, right? Get it in if you can retreat whatever's, as long as you don't have issues retreating. That's great. Buddy Buddy Poffin, just like, it's a great check, price check, and also be able to pull those cards out. Countercatcher, you can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining, and you can swap out their benched and active Pokemon, and you can pick which one. So it's like a boss's orders, but only works if you're winning. Right? You can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Yeah, yeah. So basically, you need to be in the lead, and then you can cement that with a countercatcher, and I have three of those. One Earthen Vessel. So that's basically for those clutch moments when I really need to draw my energy, because this deck is running very little energy. It's 3 Psychic and 3 Fire, right? Similarly with Nest Ball, you can search your deck and put up a specific basic Pokemon onto your bench. Ultra Ball, 2 discard, grab any Pokemon. So Unfair Stamp, super helpful with Golden Go as well. Basically, if they do a knockout, you can really disrupt their hand draw, and I actually used that to save my own ass and win in the last Pokemon video that I showed you guys. Arvin, it's another search tool, helpful for pulling out your tool cards and item cards. I don't have that many item cards here, I believe. I have, let's see. Yeah, Buddy Buddy Poffin, so grab 2 Pokemon, put them on your bench, basic Pokemon Countercatcher. Basically, boss's orders, if you're winning Earthen Vessel, discard 1 card from your hand for 2 basic energy from your deck, right? Nest Ball is similar to Buddy Buddy Poffin, but you get this, but it's just 1. Night Stretcher, that's basically you can retrieve either a Pokemon or an energy card from the discard pile. I have 3 of those. I got a switch. I got one rare candy. That's all I got. 1 rare candy. I guess it comes in handy for tight spots when you're just not getting the draw right and you need to pop off Dragapult or a Dusknoir or something like that. Switch. It's just like force them to switch. It's another boss's orders essentially. Oh, no. Sorry, it's not a boss's orders. It's switch your own active Pokemon. So yeah, that comes in handy if you can't retreat. Ultra Ball, discard. You have to discard 2 other cards, basically, and then you can search your deck for a Pokemon. You reveal it, and then you put it in your hand. Unfair Stamp is draw 5 for you and draw 2 for them. If you were if you had a Pokemon knocked out. Arvin, Tool. So these are all my item cards, which is, it's mostly item heavy. I think there's only 1 tool. There's 2 tools. There's a Retreat, and there's the Luxurious Cape, which is basically plus 100 HP, only if they don't have a rule box. And if it's knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, that player takes 1 more prize card. So it basically does the +1 thing. So I think it's like neat for helping wall with one of these other Pokemon, or help survive Blood Moon Ursula or Pheasantipity or something else, like from a serious attack. In Badoo, I remember I put it on Badoo once. Jacques is to get like 2 evolution Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand. Iono is draw 7 and then put the 7 in your hand into your discard pile. Professor's Research, discard your hand and draw 7 cards. And then, yeah. So this is the deck. I'm trying to remember the numbers of each. Yeah. I think it's time to play. I'm done describing the deck. It's in ranked. I'm going to hit the play button. I hope I'm recording. I am. God, I would have been so upset if I wasn't recording this entire time. Jesus Christ. What do you think of my dress? It has pockets. Tails. Ooh, I like the new board. I don't know what's going on here, but I like it way better than the other one. I do not want to go first. Oh great, I got 3 Ultra Balls right out of the gate. That's kind of a bummer. Okay. Let's see what I got a Buddy Poffin. Draw a couple of basic Pokemon. See if I got any of my basic Pokemon stuck. Ooh, I like this card sleeve. He's got a Joltik, and a Pikachu EX here. So this one basically saves itself from dying once. Only works if they were at full health. So if you chip damage them and then take them out, that's fine. He's nest balling a card, Joltik. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Leaf Energy cards and up to 2 basic Lightning Energy cards. And attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck, okay? Oh, we got a Mew EX. I love the art on this. Restart once during your turn. You may draw cards until you take 3 cards into your hand. Yep, that's true. Genome hacking. So he plays an Earthen Vessel. He's got to discard something. Okay, he's discarding a Crispin. For 2 energy, 1 leaf, and 1 fire. Is that 1 leaf and 1 fire? Is that what I saw? Oh, leaf and lightning. That makes more sense. Leaf and fire. That makes no sense. Puts a leaf on here. He's gonna do no damage, but he's gonna draw essentially for up to 2 base and up to 2, so you can get 4 energy, which is insane. Wait, did he not draw that energy? Ended their turn. Why didn't he do this? Get so much more energy. Okay. He attached the energy too, so I'm like flabbergasted. So okay, okay, I'll grab a Bidoof. I have a Dreepy. All my Dreepies are here. My Halucha. I'll get a Dreepy out. Why not? Oh, see if I can get a Bidoof out. I got another Buddy Poffin I can play. I might as well get a Dreepy and a Halucha. The Halucha will help with the Pikachu EXs. Why can't I use his ability? I guess it's because he just got put down. How many energy does it take? It takes 3 energy on Leaf and Lightning. So he could easily use this and get at least the Leaf and Lightning, and then the metal he'd have to draw, at least from what he's got here. So I am actually gonna boss his orders. I want... Let's say Mew. Why did this not trigger? You may choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, put 1 damage counter on each of them. Why did this ability not trigger? I don't know. I think I'll just discard both the Ultra Balls, because getting a Night Stretcher is not a bad idea. I'll get a Dracolac. He just came into play. Is it because this is my first turn? When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, I must have done a misclick then or something. Because I don't understand why my damage counter didn't pop off. I had the ability. Oh, from your hand! Because I buddy poffined him. That was an idiotic move. Oh no. Okay, I don't know how to read clearly. Um, shoot. This is such a waste. Okay, so now he's gonna draw. Honestly, if they just implement an overall turn timer of like 2 minutes, you can't take more than 2 minutes, and just get rid of the other timer, the one that starts bugging you if you haven't done an action. So much better. So he's gonna get one energy, attach it, and another one that he's gonna reveal and put it in his hand. Let's see. So he's revealing a leaf energy and putting it in his hand. And he attached the lightning to Pikachu. That is very scary, actually. I got a Draculac for the draw. Oh, he's selecting cards from his deck? Oh, he's just using this card again. I don't understand why he didn't move in his Pikachu. Okay, interesting. Interesting choices. Okay. Just definitely gonna Draculac really quickly. Well, I do need a Night Stretcher. I don't need it right now. Let's see what I can draw with my ability. Put into your hand. Oh, I have a Dragapult EX and a rare candy. Oof. Well, I don't need the rare candy. Let's Iona and hope to get some energy. Okay. So I can't play no more supporter cards. I could wall with Luxurious Cape. Can I? How much damage does this do? Oh, he does 300 damage. He's just gonna mollywop me once this Pikachu comes online. And it discards all the energy, so the Pikachu can't do jack shoot after that. Well, let's play another Draculac and see if we can draw something. Can I get some energy? Oh, yeah, Blood Moon Ursula's a closer. I don't need him right now. Okay. I could Dusclops, use the ability move in Badoo, and so that he can't use items next turn. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put 5 damage counters on this guy. Move in Badoo. And put the basic energy later. Let me do that really quickly. And put it on Monsieur over here, because he's gonna have to move this Pikachu up to attack, and then his stupid ass Resolute Heart won't work, because it only works if he's already full damage. We go with Badoo over here. He could try and move. I mean, that's the only option he has. So no point in Luxurious Caping right now. I will attach a basic energy here, because I do need to get ready. Should I apply a luxurious cape to protect him? You know, I'm curious if luxurious cape inherits. This card's statue doesn't have a rule box gets plus 100 HP. And if it is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, that player's turn takes one more turn. Should I play Duskull? He could boss's orders me. Honestly, nobody's really great to boss's orders. Well, actually, no, he could boss's orders that. That would suck. I think I'm just gonna attack with Bedew. So I have a second Dusclops and Dust Noir. I haven't been paying too much attention to my prize cards, which is not good actually. I did attack, right? Let me check the battle log really quickly. Yeah, I did do my 10 damage. And I've prevented him from using item cards. Your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Should be a global status effect. Yes, it is a global status effect. Got another Joltik on board, okay. I don't understand why he doesn't just spend his energy to retreat into Pikachu and blast. Need to call my dad later. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I'm probably gonna have to give up Halucha. Actually, the problem with Halucha is that there's no retreat option. Oh, no. No. I'm like that guy from Punisher. No. Oh, this is such a bummer. That is a huge bummer, man. Ah, man. He did. What did he do? Did he boss his orders me? Is that what he did? Yeah, he did, with a really fancy looking version of it. A version I like, man. This is a beautiful looking card. Jesus. Yeah, I guess I moved back Bedew. Let's check the ability. See what we can get. Dragapult EX for sure. Fire. Duskull. I'm just getting ready so I can Professor's Research next turn. One tool card, okay. Ooh, I'll take a switch. And, ooh, maybe I need an Earthen Vessel instead. No, I don't need a switch because Bedew. I'll take Earthen Vessel and retreat. I already lost my Majestic Cape. Dragapult EX. Can only play this card if you discard another card from hand, so I think I can discard Rescue Board. Done. For a Psychic Energy. Cool. Oops. I'll just do double Psychic, I guess. Because I can apply one. Oh, I can't apply one. Fuck. King. Itchy Pollen to end. I'll apply a Psychic Energy next turn, and hopefully I don't get anything valuable enough that I can't just ditch with Professor's research. Maybe I'll be able to pull for a Dusclops or a Dusknoir or something like that. Let's hope I don't deck out. Man, I really like this game. I think the moment I get my Dragapult EX online, he's fucked. He doesn't have anything that stands up to 200 damage. So he gets to attach one and take one into hand. Let's see what he takes into his hand. He's going to reveal it. This is a gorgeous looking card. I'm actually going to go click the one on the bench. Oh, so he revealed a Metal Energy. Beautiful looking card. And he put a leaf on. Okay. One Dragapult EX online and it's game over for this guy. I mean, I have lost 3 prize cards, so I'm a little nervous. But hopefully that'll change. Okay, basic energy on here. Ooh, Iono or Professor's Research? A player draws a card for each of the remaining prize cards. Oh, I'm gonna screw him because I get to draw 6 and he draws 3. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. Do I need a switch? No, but I could Buddy Buddy Puff in for a Dreepy if I have one. Oh, I have 2. Nice. I don't think I can Draculac on top of them. I could do switch, but that's pointless. I'm gonna retreat into Dragapult and destroy his fucking career. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Retreat into Dragapult. I don't need no switching. Little Phantom Dive. Take out this Pikachu EX. I'll take 1 and 2 here. And then 1, 2, 3 here. And then the rest on this Pikachu. Which means this Pikachu ain't gonna survive. That's a hell of a lot of prize cards. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I had my unfair stamp getting prize carded. Makes sense, actually. I'm gonna move this boy over here. Or, well, what is this over here? You can emote. That's kind of cool. I got 2 prize cards to win, baby. There's no way you're getting out of this. Oh, wait. He could get out of this with 300 damage, actually. That depends on him having a leaf Pokemon in hand. A leaf energy, sorry. Which would be a lot of damage. I mean... And if he has that thing where... I forget... There's a card where it's like if you hit with that card, you draw an additional prize card, something like that. Is that like Blood Moon Ursula? I hope not. Ooh, nice Pheasantipides right there. Now the question is, can he outdamage me? And is that a nest ball? He's getting a nest ball, okay. Did I discard my rare candy? So I'm actually gonna move this over here, hopefully. No, my rare candy is not discarded, it's still in my deck. Like a Night Stretcher. Some psychic energy if needed. And some Pokemon as well. Could pull out a second Dracolac with Night Stretcher next turn. So I could draw a couple of cards that way, which is nice. Uh-oh, what is he doing? Once your turn, add a Pokemon to the bench. Oh, okay. That's... do, I guess. Sure. I can just retreat out of that. Or if he kills it, I can just swap back in with my Dragapult. Not the smartest call. Oh my god, he lost. He's so lost. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh man. Mad Stretcher. Into a second Dracolac. Done. Put my Dracolacs down. Bam, bam. I'm gonna Jacques and see if I can get a Dusclops. I can. Done. Ooh. Second Dragapult EX, I guess. Okay. Dusclops over here. Can't use Dusknoir, not that it matters. This guy's whole career is over right now. Just to put insult to injury, I'm gonna draw everything I have. Just wait the shit out of it. I'm gonna grab Blood Moon or Slow, why not? Make this the longest shit in the world. Rare candy. Why not? Actually, no, I don't need rare candy. Kind of catcher. I could switch. I don't need that though. I'm gonna put another fire energy on this bad boy. What is the negative status effect here? Pokemon has weakness. Just use the ability recontractive. Okay. They should both have it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they do both have it. I could Crystal Blast, I guess. Just to show him that I can sacrifice a card. Actually, no, let me retreat first into Dragapult EX so that timer stops annoying me. I can do this and we'll trade something. Actually, no, we won't trade anything. Yeah, this is the one amp you very much. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I won. It gives me 2 AX, 2 cards. I'll win. I'll win. Win, I win, I win, I win. Just drop it on Mew, why not? And I win. What's up? Grab my last 2 prize cards. Holla. I really, really like this game. Like, way too much. Dragapult EX, at least this version of it is a really strong deck. So I should have a decent amount in my battle pass. Collect that. I'm gonna hit collect all. I don't want to sit here and check all these out. I really have to go. So I'm just gonna hit collect all. Oh, that was a beautiful looking card. I don't even know what card that was. Lillipup. Play rough. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. My god, this is a beautiful looking card. And that's another thing I like about this game is like I can craft overnumbered cards. Sure, okay, there's a ban on like the newest ones. Alrighty, it's okay. The newest ones don't even necessarily have any. I care about like having this most gorgeous version of the card for the decks I want to play, right? And I could do that like right now. The trade. I'm not gonna do that because I just want to bank as many, so that when I get good enough and I can start experimenting with with other decks, and understand how all the decks are working, and then start like creating decks, because that's like the power. It's like, this is the meta, and you can start seeing it and start creating those decks yourself without anyone else. Of course, they're not going to be perfect because that's what the meta is. It's like it gets defined not just by individual innovation, because it does, but it's actually by group innovation. So I innovate something, put it out there, someone else does something, puts it out there, and then we compare, contrast, we experiment, we take pieces of each other, and then eventually we refine it into this monster that is indestructible and unstoppable. And that's not just games, it's everything. Anyways, I think that's. Oh, I should not have that open. I did not want that open. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. And the next one's definitely going to be a working video. I've been a bit slower with those because, like, here it's simple. Like, I just want to record myself and like gaming. But with the others, like, I started doing the live thing like I was back in the day, but I found that I'm actually thinking a little bit better when I'm not talking, and I feel like that's something that goes back and forth. I think the stuff that I'm dealing with now with PICHU and all that, it's kind of new to me, so I need time to think about it. And once I've thought about it enough and I've got enough of the, not all of them, but enough of the pieces together in my head, then I can start doing it live, and then the live thing becomes more powerful. It's kind of the same thing I did with this as well, right? Like, I the first day I was like, I'm gonna record everything live, and then at a certain point, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna play a few games for myself and try and see and understand, because I was trying to talk and understand at the same time, and it wasn't working. Anyways, thank you all so much. Have a great one. Catch you in the next video. Bye.